People don't know how to make their own motherfucking self happy. They don't even know
Yeah, you
what makes
gotta
them happy.
know. You're
So how
not gonna
you
be my
can't
number
even?
one source of happiness. You're not gonna be that.
Nah, I'm just
You know what
saying,
I
like
mean?
that's
What
where the
makes
trouble
us
comes
happy
in.
from
I'm
us
just
doing
saying,
what
hold
we
on.
do.
I'm just saying, my nigga, like that's where the trouble comes in. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't even know what it is that makes them happy. So you got somebody that's out here trying to make you happy when you don't even know what that is for yourself. So they're never gonna be able to do it. So like you said, because I can't be the source of your happiness, right? So if
But
you're
how?
not already
But
moving in a space of happiness and you're looking for me to add on to it, like it's just never gonna happen. Like if you're a miserable person, you're a miserable person, and that's gonna be ever present. It doesn't matter every
how do
day,
you
same
get
thing.
through to? How do you get through to someone that's emotional to the point where they don't communicate well, and they
You
everything is happy, everything is good up until the point where they can't communicate what doesn't make them happy. You can communicate what makes you happy, but you can't communicate with me what doesn't make you happy. You understand? Why are you so emotional? Like what how do you get through, how do you train because that's what you're saying, you have to train each other, right? How do you train a person to understand that you're there for them? And that I'm not judging you by what you say. If I did something wrong, I need you to tell me so we can fix it right here.
So I would say this: just because they are emotional or they have emotional response to the things that's going on doesn't mean that they don't know that you're there for you. Maybe that you're there for them. Maybe you have to be more watchful and you have to recognize the ways that they show their appreciation for the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're not very expressive, then it's not going to come off of the tongue like that, right? But they might show you in other ways, you know what I'm saying? Things that they don't ordinarily do or all kind of shit. So if you're paying attention, then you can kind of pick up on those things. Like me, I'm not real expressive. Everybody's emotional. Everybody has emotions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not real demonstrative in my emotions and shit like that. But like I used to always tell my girl like, damn man, you don't even see me crying. I'm sitting here talking to you in your face. You don't even see me crying, and I'm talking to you in your face. You know, she'll say some dumb shit. You're not crying. I don't see no eyes, no tears. So you ain't even listening when I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So it could be just different subtleties that the man shows you appreciation or whatever. You have to recognize like, oh, I see. He did like it. You know what I mean? And then you just have to work with that person still though to try to get them to express themselves because if not, it's gonna always be a frustration for you. You know what I'm saying and shit like that. And that's just a hard thing to work through. Communication is the thing that everybody is struggling with. That's why most relationships are struggling in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And once we can master that, you know what I mean, we'll be good. Like, I tell my girl all the time, like, and all kind of all girls I've always dealt with, like women be in one-sided fights with me. You know what I'm saying? They be so angry, they be so mad and fighting. Oh, we was fighting over this. No, we wasn't fighting. You was fighting. You know what I'm saying? You didn't like the shit I was saying. It was making you mad, and you was fighting with me. You was getting defensive when I was expressing my position. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to your position, but when I tell you mine, it made you mad, and now we still. So you barking, you're barking, you're barking. You know what I'm saying? You're in a one-sided fight. I'm not in that fight. I'm in a communication. Like I think I see all the time. I could hear somebody's point of view, girl, man, woman, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think in my experiences when I'm in a relationship, I don't think the girl doesn't really care about my point of view. You know what I'm saying? She just wants to be heard. Maybe it's the same thing y'all saying on the other side. Maybe that's how it usually goes. But I be talking to niggas, they be sounding very reasonable. You know what I'm saying? And the shit they be saying, like they talked about girls. I got guys who call me, they like, yo, tell me if I was bugging. This is what happened. You know what I mean? They check. Y'all might not know. But niggas check in like, hold on, tell me if I'm bugging. But this is what happened. You know what I'm saying?
But did
Between
he
me and my
tell her that?
girl.
Did he tell his woman that though? Did he explain it to his woman as clearly as he explained it to you?
I
That's
would
the
think
problem.
so. I would think so. Cause the same way I'm talking to y'all is the same way I talk to my woman all the time, but she gets mad all the time, right? Any
I don't
woman.
think a lot of men are doing that though. I don't think a
Maybe
lot of
not.
men are open and expressive with their female because I think they also have like this sense of like, maybe she's gonna see me to be weak. Maybe she's not gonna see me to, be a leader, and they that's where I think, they go wrong. And I think it's also the woman's job to help them feel comfortable to speak and express their emotion
Don't
and
chop
not
him
call
down. He won't do it
start
again.
crying or not call call them soft if they keep complaining about dumb shit, but trying to figure out like, why do you complain so much? Like what is your problem? Like, instead of just calling you a pussy, you're not, maybe you got some underlying issues too that maybe you would just love your woman to understand. So I think
Everybody wants to be understood.
Really expressive with their emotions all the time with their female, especially if their female is strong. If they dealing with like a strong-minded female that's like, very independent or like just kind of self-driven, some men are intimidated by that, and they kind of
those are insecurities too in them.
Struggle to show their emotion to that type of female because she's already kind of portraying herself to be this strong person. So what is she gonna do with a weak man? And I don't feel a lot of men are expressing themselves to their female, and they're expecting us to sit there and try to figure out, that they didn't have a great day today.
I just think the women are not listening, man.
With things themselves, and I don't think that's fair to us.
I just think the women are not listening, man. I think the women are, because I talk to guys all the time and they tell me how they try to talk to their girl. I believe you what you're saying, Reese, in your situation, because you was breaking it down. That's probably how it's going over there. But just in general, I just don't think that the women are listening. And like we said, it goes back to, you should know your man. So why you don't know when he's telling you that these things is going on? You like, I don't want to hear that shit, or you complaining or whatever it might be. And niggas do the same thing, right? The girl is expressing herself and we hearing it like nagging or complaining or whatever, It happens both ways. It's a two-way street, But everybody has to be listening. Everybody wants to talk. We need more listening going on, for understanding, Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like, I could be stubborn too, a little bit, or not stubborn, but headstrong. So I come in, I'm like, yo, this is what it is. But if I'm talking to Tracy and she's like, well, nah, that's not what it is, because this is what's going on and this is what it is. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even know that was going on. Bet. Now I know. I can accept that, and move on it. But what I run into with girls is when I'm like, oh, nah, if she's like, yo, this is what's going on, and I say, nah, that's not what's going on, this is what's going on. She's like, no, fuck that. That's not what's going on. This is what's going on, nigga, like I said. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to hear it. I just think women are not listening to the men. That's what I think. But you can tell me if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what creates a lot of friction. And then when that man shuts down, and now he doesn't talk, and he's standoffish or whatever, now he's the villain. And like you think he on bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But you could have caused all of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Word. Happens all the time. Because I was gonna say, what if when he's telling you how he feel, if you're saying, all right, whatever, okay, bye, or whatever, being nonchalant, is that inviting for him to continue to tell you how he feels? How is that gonna help him to tell you sooner next time?
And you know what? You're absolutely right. And I'm going to be honest with you. Every time that it comes out, once he decides to tell me what the problem is, I don't always give him that off the bat. But if I see that you about to break out into this whole song and dance and like try to give me some attitude or something, like I'm not with that shit. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you about something that you had a problem with a month ago. I'm not with it.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, I'm gonna try to talk to you about it. But the moment I see you reaching that point where you want to get like kind of poke your chest out and try to like come for me,
yeah,
we gonna shut that shit down. Now I'm gonna go into the Ice Queen mode. I'm gonna shut my shit down. Like, all right, you know what? You got it. I was wrong. You feel better now? Are we straight now? Can we move forward? Can we move past this shit?
Just move past it.
And the last thing I always say at the end of everything, once everything is said and done, is that you don't have to wait to tell me anything, and you don't have to give me an attitude to show me that you're mad at me. Nigga, if you mad at me, tell me that you mad at me at that moment. Or if you gotta calm down and take a walk, go outside, sleep on that shit, tell me then. Don't wait weeks down the line to come for me, to get mad, and then try to cause a whole problem in the relationship, and now I'm supposed to fall in line with your attitude because you feel some type of way. I don't respect it, and I ain't going for it. I'm not.
Nah, that's like I said, that's tough if the motherfucker dragging it out like that. But there's things we could all do, because he probably shouldn't be moving in that way. But you could also be kinder and pull it out of him, because maybe he never learned the communication skills. Like, we out here lacking, all of us. So I'm just saying, like, because you have to help them. Like, we gotta help each other. Like, anybody that comes in contact with me, I want to help them. Like, I want you to be better when you walk away from this situation in any way. So any way I can help you, I'm into that. So it's like, if you see that he has the trouble doing that, and you see that he's upset, you can kind of massage it out of him. Let him, yo, listen, talk to me, let me know. Not, all right, well, forget it. Because you do know he's mad, even if he didn't tell you. You do know
I do.
that he is upset. So you could address it right there. You don't have to let it go on for a month. You don't have to let it go on for 2 months. Because it's one thing if you say, I didn't know you was mad, and then you come out of left field 2 months later. But if I did see that you was mad, and I didn't acknowledge it, and I didn't try to help you through your anger, what did I do to help you out? You know what I'm saying? Because we're here for each other. We're supposed to be here for each other.
The response I would get is nothing is wrong. Or, even sometimes he'll be like, you know what, it don't matter because ain't nothing going to change. And then I'm like, what the hell is you talking about? What are you talking about? Nothing's going to change.
See, but that's your window to say, well, what do you mean nothing's gonna change? What is it that's the same? Like, no, but you say, well, nigga, what the fuck do you mean?
No, I don't always start off with, nah.
Come on, man.
I'm not that person.
Come
I'm
on,
talking
man.
like that. I'm talking in my head like that, but when I approach that situation, I'm like, what the fuck you mean? I'm like,
It's
what
hard
you
to
mean
think
nothing's
because
gonna change?
when you say your attitude is dismissive or nonchalant, then if you're asking what you mean, how could it sound? I can't imagine it comes through with concern, with actual concern.
No, it sounds just like that. What you mean it's not going to change? Nothing's going to change. That's exactly how I would say. Because I'm not going to give you attitude off the bat because I want my relationship to work. So I'm not going to give you attitude. I'm not going to be argumentative. You understand?
Will he
So
say
I'm
the
gonna
same
ask-
thing? He's about to walk in the door. We're gonna ask him.
Shit. Don't do that shit.
Because would he say the same thing? I'm gonna ask you. Would he say the same thing that you don't give him attitude and none of that? What would he say?
Yeah, he probably was like, I don't have. He wouldn't say that. He would say I'm not. I don't give him attitude. I don't give him attitude. I just, first of all, it seemed like everything is always my fault. Let's just start there. So I wouldn't give him no attitude. It seemed like everything is always my fault. So he wouldn't say that. Give him attitude, but I don't get a chance to have an attitude because he don't want to.
He's always got the attitude.
I don't get a chance to get that. I don't get a chance to do that shit. It's never a chance for streets to get an attitude because he always got the attitude.
Right.
You're lying. I ain't. I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. This is crazy in here. Sometimes the roles are extremely reversed in here. I'm telling you.
Yeah. But yeah, I just see. Yeah, of course, that's a communication because we all have the communication issues. I'm just saying you can help out. I think a little bit in that respect. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna keep fucking with them, like, or you're gonna keep dealing with that same shit that you don't like, right? So like, what can you do to help it change? You know what I'm saying? Is what I would ask. You know what I mean? And not that it's even your fault that he's going through it. Like, he is who he is. He's a grown man. He's had his own experiences. It's molded him to who he is. But this is who he is now. And like, any girl that I'm with, I want you to help me be better too. Or like, why I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't add any kind of value, and I'm not talking about you anymore, Reese, but like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't add any kind of value to my life, then ain't really no point in me fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman is gonna keep you on your toes. She's peeping shit you don't even see. She's thinking about shit you didn't even consider. You know what I'm saying? She brings the information to you so you can move on it. Like, I know, man. That's why I'm gonna keep a woman with me. Motherfuckers say what they want. I'm gonna keep me one because I understand the importance and shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think the girls just want the G. I don't think they want real shit. I think they just want game. If you lie to them, they'll just be happy forever. Leave them in blissful ignorance, man. Let me
ask you a question, Andrew. You know me since I was a girl.
Yes.
Like, so have I ever been the type of person to have a bad attitude?
I mean, you got a nasty mouth at times. I'll say that.
Oh, a nasty mouth, but
right.
That's not all the time.
No, not all the time. And
I don't carry around a bad attitude in general towards people or men in relationships. I mean,
no, I don't think you have a bad attitude. I think you're nice. You know that. I always tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I don't think you have a bad attitude at all.
Yeah, I've never been the type. Never been the type. I like my relationship to work.
But
So
you
I
know,
don't
you my
know.
people, right? That's why I called you, and I can get you on this call. But because we got to tell somebody else, like bad attitude shit is not the business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You can't.
you know,
Not if you want your relationship to
not
work.
if you
You
want
can't
your
have bad
not
attitude.
if you want your relationship to work. You know what I'm saying? You better calm the fuck down. Cause I seen
Exactly.
a joke a while back and said, yo, I don't care how good she looked. There's a man somewhere that's tired of her shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter how
Right.
fine she is. Don't matter. Like. Niggas don't want to deal with no headaches. Women don't want to deal with no headaches, I'm sure, either. You know what I'm saying? But I think women got to stop creating these headaches for their goddamn self. Y'all making these tornadoes in your head, shit that don't exist. Like, talk to the man in front of you. Deal with the real shit. You know what I mean? You could be torturing yourself. I'll tell you a little story real quick. So, is a Holiday Inn me and my homeboys used to go to all the time and shit. They had some good ass chicken wings in there, right? So we always go there for the restaurant. So I'm driving one day with my lady. So we drive past the Holiday Inn. So I was like, yo, that Holiday Inn right there got some good ass chicken in there. I like to go in there and eat. She says to me, I was wondering why I had found this receipt from the Holiday Inn months ago. It was like months ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. So but she didn't say nothing to me. So she been tormenting herself all this time. What is going? Maybe not tormenting, because maybe, but she's got something in the back of her mind about this damn Holiday Inn ticket, right? So now also, so she could have addressed it at the door. I would have told her the truth. She wouldn't have believed me, but I would have told her the truth. You know what I'm saying? But now also, I'm under investigation silently, right? I'm under fucking secret investigation for months for an innocent act. You know what I'm saying? And this is just not right. But this is what happens. So the woman takes something, she goes off with her head, and then we have to deal with the consequences of that
No,
bullshit.
she shouldn't have held that. She should have asked you that right away, so she could have got some clarification. Because
But
that
it wouldn't have
could.
been good enough. So she's smart. Like she actually was like, no, I'm gonna build a case. I'm a nail this motherfucker. When I got him, I got him. You know what I'm saying?
She probably was trying to keep the fish
But
in the
now,
ice.
what's not fair though, because I could respect that. Like you want to be sure. You don't want to just jump the gun. So I could respect that. But now what I don't respect is when you find out the truth, you need to be throwing a parade for me, giving me blowjobs out the water. Because if you would have found out it was the other thing, I would have had hell to pay. You know what I'm saying? If you would have found out your suspicion was true, you would have been killing me for that. So you got to take that same energy when you find out, oh yes, I'm happy that you actually wasn't doing nothing. You should give me the love that you would have gave me the hate with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, we don't get that part.
You know?
I'll wait.
Yeah, y'all don't, because, I mean, I guess that's where the sorry comes in, and if it's genuine or not.
Yeah. But who giving out them sorries, man?
I give out sorry.
Giving out sorries. I believe you because you said you want to submit to your man. All kind of shit you was saying though, Tracy. So you know you want to I could believe that. I believe you're gonna shoot at a nigga a couple times too. But I believe that.
There's one of the few out there.
Yeah.
Shit, I said sorry last week.
I'm trying to keep my sorries ain't easy, honey.
You ain't mean it. You ain't mean it. I said sorry, but you ain't mean it.
Yeah.
I say sorry.
Did you mean it?
It depends
No,
on
no.
what
Tracy
you're
already
gonna
said she giving out empty sorries. She already said that shit.
I'm trying to diffuse the problem here, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I was really wrong, I mean it. But if it's some bullshit,
But when was you wrong though, right? That's the part. When was you wrong?
But if I need to quiet your hollering because I just don't want to hear it, you know?
Yeah. Just to keep the peace.
Sorry.
Hey, that's what men do all the time. So I guess that's all right, man. Cause I'm glad. I'm actually glad to hear it. Like, cause I don't even know if it's true. I don't know if I believe y'all about this sorry shit. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I don't know if I believe y'all about this sorry shit y'all telling me. Y'all might be just saying this right now on the camera, but
I'm
But I'm glad to hear it, cause men gotta suck it up and say sorry all the time.
I mean, sometimes the men don't believe too. Sometimes the men don't believe you being genuine.
Yeah.
But still with your sorry, they're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
rare and few.
Don't give me a cheap sorry. I don't want an empty sorry. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mean it, don't tell me. You don't got to. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's going on.
Right.
because I want you to acknowledge that you was wrong. That's when the sorry it counts. You know what I'm saying? I need the acknowledgement. I need accountability. That's what I need. I don't need an empty sorry. I need you to acknowledge that you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say, because then that's you still, not you personally, but that's you, a girl still saying that she's never wrong. She's like, because you say, I'll say I'm sorry when I was wrong. But most of the time they ain't gonna feel like they was wrong. So you'll say, well, I had to say sorry to move past it. But you still didn't feel like you was wrong. I need you to know that you was wrong. Say, no, I was wrong. You know what I'm
When
saying?
I'm wrong, I'm wong. When I'm wrong,
Yeah.
I'm wrong. I'll say I'm wrong. But if this is
When's the last time that happened?
I mean,
I was wrong on Monday.
listen.
Say sorry, yeah. I ain't tell you, like I'm saying sorry right now. I'm like, shit, maybe I need to say sorry.
My sorry.
I've been wrong all week, and I've been trying to beat him back. I'm like, fuck this. You gonna say sorry first? I'm
Yeah,
like, shit,
that ain't right.
I
That
was
ain't
wrong.
right.
Why gotta be a competition if you was wrong?
Word.
I don't get it.
Well, because I don't feel like I was wrong all the way.
I wasn't.
I don't get it. Break it. She said you wasn't. She don't even know.
Because I don't hitch with apologies, so that's why I was like, you know what, Tracy, you could do this. Just
It ain't easy.
and like all week I'm like, damn, maybe I could have not did I did like or how I did it, So I'm not like sorry for what I did, but I'm maybe sorry for how I did it,
So you did some bullshit.
I did some bullshit, but bullshit came my way. It came from me and I didn't send for it. So, you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
What is that? What was all that?
Let's go back and talk about the bullshit came my way. You know what I'm saying? And I just it came for me, so I I didn't send for it. So
She had to address it, is what she's saying.
Yeah, she saw another girl. The girl walked on the sidewalk next to her dude. She was like, "Oh hell no."
it wasn't no sidewalk.
So it wasn't.
Let's talk about the thought.
Let's talk about the thigh.
I know. Let's talk about it.